Welcome, everyone. I'm glad you're here today. We're about to start a comprehensive course on skills, awareness, and responsible driving. This is part of your complete driver training certificate program. On this first slide, I just want to give you a quick overview of what we'll cover. We'll explore the key skills needed for safe driving, raise awareness about important safety practices, and emphasize responsible driving habits. So, let's get started and make this an engaging and informative session. Welcome to Slide 2. Here, we outline the key modules that make up our comprehensive driving course. We start with Module 1, which is an introduction to driving and road safety. This sets the foundation for understanding the importance of safe driving habits. Next, we move to Module 2, where you'll learn about understanding vehicles and their basic operations. Knowing your vehicle is crucial for safe driving. Module 3 covers traffic laws, road signs, and regulations. These are the rules that keep everyone safe on the road. Then, we have Module 4, focusing on defensive driving techniques, which help you anticipate and react to potential hazards. Finally, Module 5 prepares you for driving in different road and weather conditions, ensuring you're equipped for any situation. This agenda is designed to build your knowledge step by step, emphasizing safety at every stage. All these modules are interconnected and aim to develop confident, responsible drivers. Welcome to Module 1, Introduction to Driving and Road Safety. In this section, we'll lay the foundation for understanding the essentials of safe driving. We'll explore what it takes to be a responsible driver, the importance of road safety, and how these principles connect to the overall goal of reducing accidents and saving lives. Remember, driving is a privilege that comes with responsibility, and this module will help you develop the knowledge and skills needed to be a safe and confident driver. So, let's get started and set the stage for a safer driving experience for everyone. Fewer crashes on the road do more than just save lives. They also lead to lower healthcare costs and reduce disruptions caused by traffic congestion. When our roads are safer, it helps keep daily life running smoothly and supports our local economies. Safe driving isn't just about protecting ourselves, it's about protecting everyone around us. This includes passengers, pedestrians, cyclists, and other drivers. When we make responsible choices behind the wheel, we significantly reduce the risk for all road users. Globally, over 1.3 million people lose their lives each year in traffic crashes, according to the WHO. Many of these tragedies are preventable. They happen because of avoidable behaviors. That's why responsible driving is so critical. It can prevent crashes and save lives. Ultimately, safe and responsible driving is essential. It's about more than just getting from point A to B. It's about protecting lives, strengthening communities, and keeping our roads safe for everyone. Now, let's take a closer look at this important statistic. About 25% of fatal crashes involve distracted driving. That's a significant portion, and it highlights how human factors play a dominant role in road safety. When we talk about human factors, we're referring to driver behavior, attention, decision-making, and sometimes even fatigue or impairment. Understanding these trends is crucial because they help us target our interventions more effectively. If we know that distraction is so prevalent, then focusing on strategies to reduce distracted driving could make a real difference in saving lives. This overall theme underscores the importance of addressing human behavior as a key component in preventing accidents. By analyzing these trends, we can develop better educational campaigns, policies, and technologies aimed at reducing distracted driving and ultimately improving road safety for everyone. Let's talk about why mindset matters when it comes to driving safety. The attitude we bring to the road really shapes our moment-to-moment choices, like how fast we go, how much space we keep from other vehicles, when we yield, and how attentive we stay. Having a calm, safety-first mindset helps us make more consistent and deliberate decisions, especially when we're under pressure or facing complex situations. Now, protective attitudes such as patience, alertness, and respect for others are key. These traits naturally lead us to scan the road more thoroughly, anticipate potential conflicts, and give other drivers plenty of space. This is particularly important in high traffic or complicated driving environments. On the flip side, research shows that risky mindsets, like being aggressive or complacent, are linked to higher crash risks. These attitudes can lead to behaviors such as tailgating, speeding, getting distracted, or reacting poorly to hazards. Building a proactive safety mindset is essential because it helps us reduce those risky behaviors and create safer conditions for everyone on the road. So, ultimately, our attitude and mindset are powerful tools in shaping safer driving habits and protecting ourselves and others. Now, let's talk about some key principles of a strong road safety culture. First, community engagement is essential. When communities actively get involved in road safety initiatives, it creates a sense of collective commitment and accountability. Everyone feels responsible for making the roads safer. Next, continuous education plays a vital role. Ongoing awareness campaigns and educational efforts help keep all road users informed about best safety practices and alert them to emerging risks. It's about fostering a mindset of constant learning and vigilance. Mutual respect among drivers, cyclists, and pedestrians is also crucial. Promoting respectful interactions helps ensure everyone shares the road safely. When we respect each other, we reduce conflicts and create a safer environment for all. Finally, strict adherence to traffic laws forms the foundation of a positive safety culture. When everyone complies with regulations, risky behaviors decrease, and the overall safety on our roads improves. Together, these principles reinforce the overall goal, creating a safer, more responsible road environment for everyone. Let's take a moment to consider the consequences of impaired or unsafe driving. Failure to follow the rules can lead to serious penalties like fines, license suspension, and even damage to public trust or harm to others. These are not just legal issues, they also affect our moral responsibilities. Both legal and ethical considerations come into play here. For example, avoiding impaired driving, reporting accidents, and respecting pedestrian rights aren't just legal requirements, they're moral duties as well. Doing the right thing helps keep everyone safe and maintains trust within our communities. When we talk about ethical obligations, it's about acting with care for others' safety. This means making prudent decisions, staying vigilant, and going beyond what the law requires if our actions can prevent harm. It's about fostering a culture of responsibility and compassion. Legal obligations are straightforward but essential. Holding a valid license, obeying traffic laws, and ensuring our vehicle is safe isn't just recommended, it's mandated by law. Following these rules helps protect us and everyone around us. In summary, understanding that our responsibilities are both legal and ethical helps us make safer choices every day. It's about more than just avoiding penalties. It's about doing what's right for ourselves and for others on the road. Safer streets for everyone are about more than just reducing crashes. When we have fewer accidents, it means less trauma for residents and a boost in confidence for those walking, biking, or driving around their community. It really creates a more welcoming and secure environment for all of us. Not only does this improve daily life, but it also lowers the burden on emergency services. With fewer collisions, there are fewer high-priority calls, which means responders and hospitals can focus on other critical needs that might arise. This kind of efficiency benefits everyone, especially during times of high demand. And there are significant economic and quality of life gains to consider. Communities that experience lower accident rates tend to save money. Fewer injuries mean less medical expense, and the overall mental health of residents improves when they feel safer. It's a cycle that uplifts the whole community, making it stronger and more resilient. Ultimately, responsible driving really does strengthen our community well-being. When we all do our part, we contribute to safer streets, healthier lives, and a better quality of life for everyone. Welcome to Module 2, Vehicle Basics. In this section, we'll cover the fundamental concepts that everyone should understand about vehicles. We'll discuss how vehicles operate, the key components that keep them running smoothly, and why knowing these basics is essential for safe and efficient driving. Understanding these points helps us appreciate the complexity behind everyday vehicles and prepares us for more advanced topics later on. So, let's dive into the core concepts that form the foundation of vehicle knowledge and see how they connect to the overall goal of safe and responsible driving. Understanding the type-specific familiarity with vehicle controls is crucial because it significantly reduces errors. When you know where the pedals, levers, steering inputs, gear selectors, and indicators are and how they respond, you can operate more smoothly and predictably. This is especially important during routine maneuvers, but even more so in emergency situations where quick, confident actions are required. Knowing these controls helps you react faster and more accurately, which enhances safety for everyone on the road. It's about building muscle memory, so you instinctively know what to do without hesitation. Now, it's important to recognize that different vehicle types, like motorcycles, sedans, trucks, and buses, place these core controls in different locations and operate them differently. For example, a motorcycle's controls are laid out differently from a truck's, which changes how you steer, stop, and signal. This variation can be confusing if you're not familiar with the specific vehicle you're operating. That's why understanding the interfaces used across various vehicle types is so important. It prepares you to adapt quickly and operate each vehicle safely and effectively, no matter what type you're driving. This knowledge is a key part of overall vehicle safety and control. Now, let's take a closer look at how vehicle systems function together to keep everything running smoothly. First, we have computerized controls, which are like the brain of the system. They monitor and coordinate all the interactions between different components to ensure optimal performance and safety. Think of them as the central command, making real-time decisions to keep the vehicle operating efficiently. Next, we have the brakes. Their main job is to bring the vehicle to a stop when needed. They do this by converting the kinetic energy, the energy of motion, into heat. This process ensures the vehicle stops safely and reliably. Then there's the transmission. This component manages how engine power is transferred to the wheels. It controls the speed and torque, allowing the vehicle to accelerate, decelerate, and cruise smoothly at different speeds. Finally, the engine is what generates the power that drives the vehicle forward. Whether through combustion in traditional engines or electric means in newer models, the engine provides the necessary force to move the vehicle. All these systems work together seamlessly, with computerized controls coordinating their actions to deliver a safe and efficient driving experience. This interconnectedness is at the heart of modern vehicle technology, making driving safer and more reliable than ever before. Now let's talk about the stopping process. When you're ready to stop, it's important to do so gradually. This means easing off the accelerator, checking your mirrors to stay aware of your surroundings, and signaling if necessary to alert other drivers. Always make sure to come to a complete stop safely, avoiding sudden or abrupt movements. Next, steering. Keep your hands positioned at the 9 and 3 o'clock positions on the wheel. This grip provides better control and allows for smooth, consistent steering movements. Remember, gentle adjustments help maintain stability and keep you in control of the vehicle at all times. Finally, starting, steering, and stopping are all interconnected. Properly executing each step ensures safety and smooth driving. Whether you're beginning your journey, navigating turns, or coming to a stop, these procedures are fundamental to responsible driving. They help reduce wear on your vehicle, improve your control, and most importantly, keep you and others safe on the road. Responding promptly to dashboard indicators is crucial because it supports timely maintenance and can help prevent serious breakdowns or accidents. The faster you recognize a warning, the better you can address the issue before it becomes a bigger problem. Now, why does fast recognition matter? Well, dashboard indicators are designed to alert you quickly if there's a problem with your vehicle. They can signal a range of issues, like engine faults, low oil pressure, or system malfunctions. These warning lights are your immediate clues that something needs attention. Understanding what these indicators tell you is key to maintaining your vehicle's safety and reliability. Keep an eye on those warning lights. They're there to help you catch issues early and keep your vehicle running smoothly. Now, let's talk about some essential fluid checks. It's important to regularly check your oil, coolant, brake, and windshield washer fluids. Keeping these at proper levels ensures your vehicle runs smoothly and safely. Next, mirrors and visibility are crucial. Make sure all your mirrors are adjusted for the best possible view, and take a moment to look for any obstructions or damage that could impair your visibility while driving. Moving on to lights and signals, this is a simple but vital step. Test your headlights, brake lights, turn signals, and hazard lights to confirm they're working properly, so you're visible and communicating clearly on the road. Tire condition and pressure also play a big role in safety and vehicle performance. Before driving, inspect your tires for any signs of damage or uneven wear, and ensure they are inflated to the recommended pressure levels. This not only improves handling, but also reduces the risk of flats or blowouts. Finally, routine pre-drive inspections are key. Making these checks part of your regular routine helps prevent roadside issues, supports your vehicle's longevity, and keeps you safer on the road. Remember, consistent inspections are a simple step that can make a big difference in your driving experience. Let's talk about the importance of seating, mirrors, and ergonomics in safe driving. First, the steering wheel. It's crucial to adjust its height and reach so that your wrists stay comfortable on the wheel. This also helps you keep a clear view of the instrument cluster, ensuring you can see all the vital information at a glance. Next, the mirrors. You want to angle your side and rearview mirrors just right to minimize blind spots. With small, quick head movements, you should be able to confirm your lanes and see what's around you clearly. This setup enhances your awareness and helps prevent surprises on the road. Now let's discuss seat position. Adjust your seat's height and distance so that you have a good line of sight and can fully control the pedals. Your knees and elbows should be slightly bent and relaxed, not stretched or crunched. Proper ergonomic adjustments are key. They not only improve comfort but also boost your visibility, helping you stay focused and in control. Remember, making these adjustments properly reduces fatigue and blind spots, making your driving safer and more comfortable overall. Let's talk about basic maintenance first. It's essential to schedule regular oil changes, check fluid levels, and inspect belts and hoses. Doing these simple tasks helps prevent breakdowns and avoids costly repairs down the line. Think of it as giving your vehicle regular health checkups to keep everything running smoothly. Now, moving on to tire care. It's important to regularly inspect your tires for any signs of wear, like uneven tread or embedded objects. Maintaining the right tire pressure is also key, as under- or overinflated tires can affect safety and fuel efficiency. Rotating your tires periodically not only helps them wear evenly, but also extends their lifespan, saving you money in the long run. Finally, let's cover fueling practices. Always make sure to refuel before running too low, and keep an eye out for any fuel leaks. Fuel leaks can seriously harm engine performance and pose safety risks. Regularly checking these things ensures your engine runs optimally and helps prevent unexpected stops. Together, these basic maintenance practices, oil changes, tire care, and proper fueling, are the foundation of keeping your vehicle reliable and safe, fitting perfectly into our overall theme of proactive vehicle care. Let's move on to Module 3, Traffic Laws, Road Signs, and Regulations. In this section, we'll cover the essential rules that keep us safe on the road. Understanding traffic laws is crucial because they guide how we drive and interact with other road users. Road signs are like the language of the road. They communicate important information quickly and clearly. Recognizing and obeying these signs helps prevent accidents and keeps traffic flowing smoothly. Regulations, such as speed limits and right-of-way rules, are in place to ensure safety and order. Remember, knowing these key points isn't just about passing a test. It's about being a responsible driver who contributes to a safer driving environment for everyone. So, as we go through this part, think about how these rules connect to the overall goal of safe and confident driving. Traffic laws are shaped by both national and local regulations, which means that the rules drivers need to follow can vary depending on where you are. However, regardless of the location, these laws are designed to regulate behavior and keep everyone safe on the roads. They set clear expectations for drivers, passengers, and vehicle operators alike, and they also specify how enforcement and penalties are applied. Some common examples you might be familiar with include laws that mandate wearing seat belts, posted speed limits, and regulations against driving under the influence, or DUI. While these core principles are consistent across different regions, the specific details, like what constitutes a DUI, the fines involved, or licensing consequences, can differ from state to state or even between different municipalities. Understanding this legal framework is really important because it helps protect you from avoidable penalties and ensures that everyone is on the same page when it comes to safe driving practices. Ultimately, being aware of these laws contributes to reducing crashes and making our roads safer for all of us. On this slide, we're looking at the different types of road signs and what they mean. First, we have regulatory signs, which set the rules you must follow to stay lawful and safe. These are the signs that tell you what you can or can't do, like speed limits or no parking zones. It's really important to obey these to keep yourself and others safe on the road. Next, we have warning signs. These alert you to hazards or changes ahead, such as sharp turns or pedestrian crossings. They're there to prepare you to act accordingly, so paying attention to them can prevent accidents. Then we have informational signs. These guide your navigation and help you find services, like gas stations, hospitals, or rest areas. They use universal symbols, which is key because understanding their meanings is a core driver competency for safe driving. Overall, recognizing and understanding these different signs helps you navigate safely and confidently. Knowing what each sign means is essential, not just for following the law, but for anticipating hazards and making informed decisions on the road. Traffic signals are essential for regulating right-of-way at intersections. The red light means stop, giving other vehicles and pedestrians the chance to go first. When the light turns yellow, it's a warning that the signal is about to change, so you should prepare to stop if it's safe. Green means you can go, but only when the intersection is clear. Flashing signals, whether red or yellow, require extra caution. They often indicate a flashing red means stop completely and look around before proceeding, while flashing yellow suggests you should slow down and be prepared for unexpected conditions. Always perform a full scan for conflicts to stay safe. Lane markings are like guides on the road that help you know where to position your vehicle and how to turn safely. Solid lines are there to restrict lane changes, so crossing them is usually illegal and unsafe. Dashed lines, on the other hand, allow you to change lanes when it's safe to do so. Crosswalks and turn arrows add clarity, showing exactly where pedestrians are crossing and indicating the proper lane to use for turning. Following these markings and signals correctly is crucial because it helps prevent collisions, especially at busy intersections. It also reduces traffic violations during merges, turns, and crossings. Understanding and correctly interpreting traffic signals and lane markings is a key part of safe driving. It keeps everyone moving smoothly and safely, which is the main goal of all these road rules. Let's talk about turning and merging. When you're making left or right turns or merging lanes, it's crucial to follow the yielding rules. Making the correct judgment here helps avoid accidents and keeps traffic flowing smoothly. Next, when emergency vehicles like ambulances, fire trucks, or police cars approach, you must give them priority. Always pull over and stop if they have their sirens on. That's not just polite, it's the law. Now, regarding pedestrian crossings, drivers need to be especially attentive. Always yield to pedestrians at marked crosswalks and intersections. Being aware of pedestrians helps keep everyone safe on the road. Finally, let's touch on intersections. Whether you're at a four-way stop, a roundabout, or a traffic light, understanding who goes first is key. Knowing these rules can prevent confusion and, most importantly, collisions. All these points tie into the bigger picture. Safe and predictable driving behavior helps protect everyone and keeps our roads working efficiently. Did you know that a significant portion of fatal crashes, about 30%, are speed-related? That really highlights how crucial it is to obey posted speed limits. But it's not just about sticking to the speed limit. It's also about adjusting your speed according to road conditions, traffic, and weather. For example, if it's raining or the road is wet, slowing down can make a huge difference in keeping you safe. Remember, driving at a safe speed helps you react better to unexpected situations and keeps everyone on the road safer. So, always stay mindful of your speed and adapt as needed to ensure a safer journey for yourself and others. Let's take a look at some of the key penalties and consequences for traffic violations. First, criminal charges. These are legal prosecutions that happen when someone commits severe violations like DUI or reckless driving. Such charges can lead to serious long-term consequences, which are designed to reinforce the importance of traffic safety and discourage dangerous behavior. Next, license suspension. This involves either a temporary or permanent loss of your driving privileges, especially in cases of serious or repeat offenses. Losing your license can significantly impact your mobility, but it also serves as a strong deterrent, encouraging drivers to follow the rules. Then we have fines. These are monetary penalties imposed for violations such as speeding or running red lights. The immediate financial cost acts as a deterrent, discouraging risky behaviors and promoting better compliance with traffic laws. Overall, these penalties, criminal charges, license suspension, and fines are all about reinforcing safe driving habits. They remind us that violations have serious consequences, ultimately aiming to make our roads safer for everyone. Now, let's move on to Module 4, which focuses on defensive driving techniques. In this part of the course, we'll explore how to anticipate potential hazards and react appropriately to keep ourselves and others safe on the road. The key points here include maintaining awareness of our surroundings, staying prepared for unexpected events, and adapting our driving style to different conditions. Remember, defensive driving is about being proactive rather than reactive. It connects to our overall goal of promoting safety and reducing accidents. By applying these techniques consistently, you'll become a more confident and responsible driver. So, let's dive into the specific strategies that can help you prevent accidents before they happen. Traffic safety is all about proactive thinking and making smart choices on the road. When we talk about defensive driving, we're really referring to the art of anticipating potential hazards before they happen. It's about staying alert and aware of what other drivers might do unexpectedly. By doing this, we can make safer decisions, like adjusting our speed or changing lanes early, to avoid accidents. This approach significantly reduces the risks of collisions and injuries. Ultimately, defensive driving isn't just about protecting ourselves. It's about creating a safer environment for everyone on the road. It ties directly into the overall theme of responsible and cautious driving that we've been emphasizing throughout this presentation. When it comes to staying safe on the road, responding safely is absolutely essential. That means taking timely and appropriate actions, like slowing down, changing lanes, or stopping altogether if needed. These actions help us avoid incidents and keep everyone safe. Next, it's important to anticipate actions. We need to predict what hazards might do, like sudden stops or lane changes, so we can prepare ourselves to respond quickly and effectively. Identifying hazards is another key part. As we drive, we should recognize and categorize risks as they appear, understanding how they might impact safety. This awareness allows us to stay ahead of potential problems. And of course, constantly scanning our environment is crucial. We should always be observing our surroundings, looking out for pedestrians, erratic drivers, or changing road conditions. Staying alert helps us spot hazards early and react before they become dangerous. Putting it all together, these skills, responding safely, anticipating actions, identifying hazards, and scanning the environment, are vital for maintaining safety in any driving situation. They connect directly to the overall goal of staying alert, prepared, and in control on the road. Let's talk about safe following distances. It's crucial to maintain a proper gap between your vehicle and the one ahead. The minimum distance you should keep is based on reaction time, generally about 3 seconds. This gives you enough time to respond if the vehicle in front suddenly stops or slows down. However, it's important to remember that you should increase this buffer when you're driving at higher speeds or in adverse weather conditions like rain, fog, or snow. These factors can affect your ability to see or react quickly, so giving yourself more space can make a big difference in staying safe. In essence, always adjust your following distance according to the current driving situation. Keeping a safe distance isn't just a good habit, it's a vital part of preventing accidents and ensuring everyone on the road stays safe. When approaching a lane change or overtaking, the first thing I focus on is adjusting my speed and accepting the gap. It's important to match the speed of the traffic around me and only merge when I see a safe gap. This helps minimize the risk of collisions and keeps everyone safe. Next, I always make sure there's a clear distance ahead and behind me. I verify that I have enough space to complete the maneuver smoothly without rushing or cutting it too close. Checking my mirrors and blind spots is crucial. I scan my mirrors thoroughly and do a quick glance over my shoulder to ensure the road is free of any vehicles that might be in my blind spots. This step is vital for safe lane changes and overtaking. Before I signal my intentions, I remind myself that using turn signals is a key part of safe driving. It alerts other drivers to what I plan to do, whether I'm overtaking or merging. Clear communication on the road helps prevent misunderstandings and accidents. By following these techniques, adjusting speed, ensuring clear space, checking mirrors and blind spots, and signaling, I can make safe overtaking and merging a natural part of my driving. These practices not only protect me but also contribute to overall road safety. When adjusting your mirrors, make sure to position them so that they minimize any overlap with your rearview mirror. Once you've done that, it's a good idea to do a quick shoulder glance to cover any remaining blind spots that the mirrors might not reveal. Remember, missing these blind spot checks is a common cause of sideswipe and merging crashes, so it's really important to be thorough every time you check. Regularly scanning your mirrors and doing that quick shoulder check together can significantly reduce your blind spot risks before you change lanes or merge onto a different road. Effective mirror checks combined with a shoulder glance are key to safer driving and avoiding accidents. Handling distractions and maintaining focus is absolutely crucial when you're behind the wheel. Did you know that distracted drivers are up to 4 times more likely to be involved in an accident? That's a significant risk we can't ignore. When we talk about distractions, it's not just about texting or talking on the phone. It includes anything that takes our attention away from the road, like eating, adjusting the radio, or even daydreaming. The key here is to stay focused on driving at all times. This means setting aside any distractions before you start moving and keeping your attention on the road. Remember, your primary responsibility is to drive safely, not to multitask or handle distractions. By maintaining focus, you're not only protecting yourself but also everyone around you. It's a simple yet powerful reminder that staying alert and attentive is one of the most effective ways to prevent accidents. This ties directly into our overall theme of safe driving practices, because the more we guard against distractions, the safer we all stay. Dealing with aggressive drivers can be really stressful, but it's important to stay calm and avoid escalating the situation. Remember, your safety is the top priority. When you encounter aggressive behavior on the road, try to keep your composure and not respond with anger or tricks that might make things worse. Protecting yourself means not engaging and giving space. Sometimes the best move is to slow down, stay calm, and let the situation pass. If someone is following or threatening you, it's safest not to go straight home. Instead, head to a well-lit, populated place where you can be more secure. Managing your stress is also key. Use practical coping strategies like reframing the situation. For example, remind yourself, "I don't know what they're dealing with right now," which can help reduce your anger spikes. Building in extra travel time, listening to calming music, or viewing yielding as a safety choice rather than a setback can help you stay in control. And if you see dangerous behavior, it's important to report it when it's safe to do so. Take note of the location, time, and vehicle details. Use hands-free options for reporting if available, and if you're in immediate danger, pull over first and contact emergency services. The goal is always to stay safe, stay calm, and protect yourself at all times. Now, let's move on to Module 5, Driving in All Conditions. In this part of the course, we'll focus on how to handle different driving environments and weather scenarios. The key points here involve understanding the unique challenges each condition presents and knowing the best strategies to stay safe. For example, driving in rain, fog, snow, or on icy roads requires specific techniques to maintain control and visibility. It's also about being proactive, anticipating hazards rather than just reacting to them. This ties back to the overall theme of responsible driving. Adapting to conditions is essential for safety on the road. So, as we go through this module, keep in mind that mastering these skills helps you become a more confident and cautious driver, no matter what the road throws at you. Let's talk about environmental awareness first. It's really important to stay alert to your surroundings whenever you're driving. In urban areas, this means paying close attention to crosswalks and cyclists, because they can appear suddenly and require quick reactions. In rural roads, you need to be vigilant for animals crossing the road and be prepared for changing road conditions, like uneven surfaces or weather impacts. Recognizing these differences helps us adapt and stay safe. Now, moving on to safety adaptations. It's all about tailoring your driving strategies to the environment you're in. For example, in busy city traffic, practicing defensive driving and being ready for unexpected moves from other drivers or pedestrians is essential. On rural roads, adjusting your speed appropriately and maintaining a safe distance from other vehicles or animals is crucial to reduce risks. When it comes to rural driving techniques, the key is to adapt to higher speeds and be extra alert for wildlife hazards. Think deer or other animals that might suddenly cross your path. Since stops are less frequent on open roads, it's important to anticipate these moments and keep a safe distance from other vehicles, ensuring you're prepared for any surprises. In urban settings, the approach shifts a bit. You need to stay vigilant for pedestrians, especially at crosswalks, and be ready for frequent stops at intersections. Traffic can be unpredictable with congestion and sudden changes, so defensive driving becomes even more vital. Staying alert and anticipating the actions of others helps keep everyone safe. Finally, understanding the differences between urban and rural driving techniques is essential for overall safety. Urban driving demands constant vigilance for pedestrians and traffic signals, while rural driving often involves higher speeds and wildlife hazards. Recognizing these distinctions allows us to adapt our driving style accordingly, making sure we're always prepared for the environment we're in. When merging onto highways or multi-lane roads, it's important to match the traffic speed early on. This helps you blend smoothly and safely into the flow without causing abrupt braking for others. Be sure to signal clearly to alert drivers around you of your intentions. When it's time to merge, find a safe gap, never force your way in, allowing others to adjust their speed if needed so everyone can merge safely. Lane discipline is also crucial. Keep a steady position in your lane and scan your mirrors frequently. This helps you stay aware of surrounding traffic and anticipate any changes. When you're not passing, it's best to stay to the right. This allows faster vehicles to pass on the left without unnecessary surprises. Speed management ties everything together. Maintain a safe following distance from the car ahead and avoid abrupt lane changes that can surprise other drivers. Also, stay alert for slowdowns near exits and merges, as traffic can get a bit unpredictable in those areas. Overall, navigating highways and multi-lane roads safely depends on these key practices: matching speed early, signaling clearly, practicing lane discipline, and managing your speed thoughtfully. These habits keep everyone safer and make your driving experience smoother. When driving on slippery surfaces, it's really important to go slower than you normally would. Reducing your speed early gives you more control and helps you avoid sudden reactions that could lead to a skid. Along with that, increase your following distance so you're not caught off guard if the vehicle in front of you slows down unexpectedly. When it comes to braking and steering, gentle and smooth movements are key. Abrupt braking or sharp turns can easily cause your tires to lose grip and lead to skidding, especially on ice. So, try to brake gradually and steer slowly, maintaining a steady hand on the wheel. Another crucial point is to use winter tires or chains. Cold climate data clearly shows that these precautions significantly cut down the number of winter accidents. They provide that extra grip you need to stay in control. Remember, the main idea here is simple. Traction plus patience equals control. By combining cautious driving techniques with proper equipment, you can navigate snow and ice more safely. Night driving presents some unique challenges that we all need to be aware of. When it's dark, our visual acuity and contrast sensitivity decrease, meaning it becomes harder to see hazards clearly and quickly. This reduction in visibility can shorten the distance at which we can identify potential dangers, which in turn can slow down our reaction times. On top of that, glare from oncoming headlights, as well as wet or dirty windshields, can scatter light and obscure our view of the road edge, pedestrians, and animals. To improve safety during night driving, it's important to follow best visibility practices. Use your high beams when appropriate, but remember to dim them early when there's oncoming traffic or when you're following behind another vehicle. Keeping your windshield and headlights clean is also key. This reduces haze and glare, helping you see more clearly. Additionally, scan farther ahead than you would during the day, but always allow extra following distance to give yourself more time to react. Fatigue and distraction are also major factors that increase risk at night. Make sure you're well rested before driving, especially on longer trips. Take regular breaks to stay alert and avoid distractions inside the car, like your phone or other devices. If you start feeling drowsy, don't push through. Find a safe place to stop and rest. Pushing through fatigue can dramatically increase your chances of an accident. Overall, understanding your visibility limits and adopting good habits, such as proper lighting use, keeping your windshield clean, and staying alert, are essential to reducing the risks associated with night driving. It's all about being proactive and cautious to keep yourself and others safe on the road after dark. When navigating through construction zones and detours, it's important to allow extra time for your trip. Keep an eye out for changing directions and avoid last-second turns, which can be dangerous in these areas. Use clear signals to communicate your intentions to other drivers and be patient when rejoining traffic. If you encounter detours, stay calm and reroute safely. Expect lane shifts and the presence of workers near traffic, which means you should reduce your speed, follow any posted guidance, and leave extra space for sudden merges or stops. In construction zones, slowing down and scanning the area is crucial. These zones require extra attention so you can react promptly to any unexpected changes. Remember, adapting to these conditions safely helps protect everyone on the road and keeps your trip smooth. So, to wrap things up, creating a safer community starts with responsible choices that help reduce accidents and keep everyone on the road protected. It's all about being proactive and making decisions that prioritize safety. Next, defensive techniques are essential. Things like anticipating hazards before they happen, managing your space wisely, and responding calmly even when the pressure is on. These skills help you stay in control and avoid potential dangers. Understanding traffic laws is also a key part of safer driving. When you know the rules, your decision-making improves, and you're less likely to take unnecessary risks. Finally, having strong vehicle operation fundamentals gives you the confidence and control needed for safe driving. Mastering these skills supports responsible behavior behind the wheel. So remember, these elements, responsible choices, defensive techniques, understanding laws, and solid skills, all work together to help us drive more safely and contribute to a safer community for everyone.